too long ago.
That's a
All
nice
right.
sticker.
We're rocking.
And we're rolling. Three, two, one. Hey everybody, welcome to the Mack Brothers podcast. It's me, Mack, and it's him, brother.
Mack. This week it's from the garage, as Bono would call it.
We're live in the garage.
In the garage, and I have on my Vegeta shirt.
And I have a wrestling shirt on.
So, we're in the highest order today.
Matthew, hand me my boots. Alright, now put them back. Thank you.
Those used to be my boots. But
They're your boots?
John gets what he wants.
I really do. Speaking of get what I want, I have a house.
Woo!
So Friday night, let's talk about what we're doing Friday night.
All right, so Friday, and this is
still not
for
100%.
everyone. No one at home too. Friday, it's going to be MT4 from Spectre Detectors. Look up Spectre Detectors.
Drank Taylor.
The
infamous
song by our old band, the 1940s.
Yep.
And then it's going to be Mack, and we're going to be out.
There's going to be a few more. There's going to be Retro Judah.
He formerly go listen to all his old music.
Poor Little Rich.
Rich.
AKA Retro Judah, AKA Daddy Fonz.
Daddy Fonz. That's right. That's right. We have a lot to celebrate this Friday.
Sheo Lippery.
Sheo Lippery.
O'Shea Lippery. I said it wrong.
Well, when he's from Florida, he's Sheola Lippery.
Okay. So it's going to be a weird one.
It's going to be a star-studded event,
Yeah.
and MT4 also might have some guests.
Yeah, who we don't know which G's will.
And as I actually
imagine
put in a phone call to a good friend of mine who usually doesn't come around till the fall. All I'll tell you is he even though considering his last name, he still hates Dunkin' Donuts.
Really? Is he coming Friday?
He might make it. I wouldn't say he'll be there all night, but he might make a special appearance.
Oh my god. So, and then Saturday, so we have 40 Friday, celebrating my new house.
And my new engagement.
Matthew's engagement. And then Saturday at 9 in the morning, because we make great decisions.
We live, you know what?
The Mack
we
Mafia.
live a fast lifestyle.
Yeah, we're like Drake. Both of us are similar to Drake.
Yeah.
Just
I'm actually the closest.
Making moves.
I'm actually if you're in Philadelphia right now, that's just news to you too, and you actually have like a percentage like who's most like Drake. I'm actually second only to Drake right now because he's in Philadelphia, and he's kind of like how he used to be. But he actually is still Drake, but like he's not on one anymore.
And Matthew's favorite dessert is passion fruit.
Yes. And you know what my favorite candle is? Passion fruit. Also, I really like that smell. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be the Good Life by what? I forget the candle.
No, but you know,
what's
John,
the candle company?
John, but you know who's you know what Drank Taylor's favorite candle is?
What?
The Goop candle by Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, is that her cunt candle?
Yeah. It's the candle that smells of her vagin. That's what a weird pseudoscience documentary that Gwyneth Paltrow just suddenly put out.
Is it for real?
Yeah, it's real. She means it all. Yeah, I wish it was performance art, but it's not.
So there is a.
Also, I can't face John this week because I have to show off my overnight. Okay.
There is a commercial. It's an Uber Eats commercial.
Gwyneth Paltrow's in an Uber Eats commercial now?
Yeah, but there's like a lot of celebrities. It was like pandemic Uber Eats commercial.
Oh. Was it like? Is it
like supporting? So it's Uber Eats. I don't know if it was Uber Eats. It's one of the delivery services. You can buy different things. It's not just from restaurants now. You can like food shop.
Oh yeah,
you can get
convenience.
Like, toilet paper, and it was a bunch of famous people eating like toilet paper because they got it from Uber Eats, so they just think it's food, right? So that's the commercial. So like, there's like someone eating toilet paper, there's someone eating napkins, there's someone eating pencils, and then Gwyneth, and they were going, "What the fuck? It's so disgusting. It's so gross." Gwyneth Paltrow takes a bite out of a candle and goes, "That's not that bad."
Is that her vagina candle?
She made a eating her own pussy joke on an Uber Eats commercial.
Wow.
Look it up.
No wonder why Chris Martin was with her for that brief period of time.
It's fucking
You
crazy.
think he had enough of the candle deal? Like, do you think he was just sitting at home and he's like, Gwyneth, I really don't want to hear that. I really don't want to hear that about the candles anymore. Gwyneth, keep your pussy in your pants. You think he felt like that?
He's really like fucking. What a weird green bean he is. Isn't
He's actually right now. He's probably like, "Hey guys, it's me, Chris Martin from Coldplay. I'm up here with the James Webb Space Telescope in outer space, recording Coldplay's next new album." And they do this big thing, this big schmaz. He's in orbit, and it's the worst album you've ever heard in your life now.
I think the new Coldplay album's gonna be called Sprinkle Farts.
no, just Sprinkle.
It's
And the lead
terrible.
song will be called Farts.
I mean, like they had such. I mean, Viva La Vida, you know. What a
But you know, though,
masterpiece.
even if you just want to, because that had the song Viva La Vida and like a lot of hits and stuff. Even if you want to look at like some of their other albums, X and Y is great. Like their first 4 albums are all great in their own way.
Miloto, Exalato, you could tell that they were going a weird.
I don't know where the
Not
T
a
in the
weird-
first name came from, but yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
What did I call it?
Miloto, Exalato.
What is it?
Milo Exalato. So there's a T on the
It's a
second
dumb
half.
fucking name.
It is a dumb name. Well, that's when they started their stupid horse shit.
This is what
They had a Rihanna feature on that, which is a decent song, but that
good
was,
song.
but that's where they kind of trailed off.
I think so. Rihanna I think Rihanna has credibility.
You know what? I actually agree with you. I think she's been doing so good with her fashion shit that lends her credibility because she didn't just put out like Tom Brady will have like a line of like whiskey and then he'll sell it for like $500 million like 3 years later just because it's Tom Brady's whiskey. Like people want to get it in the club when they're popping bottles.
Very smart.
Not me. I have my own brand.
What's your brand of whiskey called?
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
It's actually called 99 Proof Drink My Whiskey.
Hey, that's close to Conor McGregor's
Nah.
whiskey.
Nope.
I got bit.
Nope. It's not even
Oh,
close.
what?
Not even
What's
close. But
wrong?
wait till you see when we're at the Grammys. Wait till you see what I do with the row of bike racks, and wait till you see those limos have another thing.
This is why you guys got to
Our
listen
competition.
to our music and make us further
super
up,
rich and famous.
because we're gonna be really mean to people.
But you see, the thing is,
But
the Mack
we'll have
Mafia
credibility.
the Mack Mafia is completely in on it. They know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
But only the Mack Mafia does. The rest of the the phrase that I coined, the lamestream media
Oh God.
wants to throw their daggers at us. Their little daggers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom! Fake news here. Boom! John just had an affair with a drunk prostitute in Thailand. Boom! That's fake. That never happened.
No.
I'm just
Did you
saying.
see how I answered that? Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you don't know.
You never know.
I feel like we're recording this in the back of like a U-Haul truck that already is packed.
What, are you already dreaming of Saturday? You're just like in a daze?
We're pre-recording next Wednesday's pod on Saturday in the back of the U-Haul truck. It's actually not a bad idea.
That's a terrible
We
idea.
should do a moving vlog that day.
You should have added an extra half hour of time onto how long you have a U-Haul because it's not going to work.
We're gonna so.
Oh, we could do a moving vlog and
Let's
put
do
it
a
out
moving
Wednesday.
vlog.
Don't you guys like this? You get the inside scoop.
Anyway,
I will say, I want
Coldplay.
to say, so after John moves in, after you move into his house, the good news is the Mack brothers we have a lot planned. Our productivity is honestly
gonna
kind of as
fucking
we speak.
skyrocket.
It's shooting through the fucking roof. It's going crazy. So just stay tuned because we're going to be putting out a lot more on social media.
There's some
a lot more on
surprises coming.
YouTube. There's a lot. Yeah, there's some surprises coming.
We still have our
Shh. It's our break. Okay, welcome back to the Mack Brothers podcast. I'm Matthew. That's John. Today we're chatting about the instability of the global economy at the moment. And John, what are your thoughts on the price of crude right now?
John.
Dr. John, give me some of your thoughts here. I'm going to set a timer. I would like to hear your thoughts today on what do you think is going on right now with crude?
So I think there's a lot of people are upset about crude because it's hurting people's feelings, and I believe in freedom of speech. I think that you should suffer the consequences of your speech, but you can be, if you've got to be crude, you could be crude. Like, I'm kind of crude. Matthew's definitely crude. But that's what I think about crude.
Wow, 30 seconds. That's a new one. So now I'm going to add another 30 seconds. John, what you just said, what does that have to do with, it sounded like you were referring to crude oil, which is what I was talking about. How does that, what you just said, relate to crude oil? The price of the barrel of crude oil.
Well, look, I mean, you look at the gas prices, they're fucking crude. They're hurting people, and they should be canceled.
All right, I'm ending this one early. Dr. John, thank you for your stance.
Yeah.
It's always appreciated. God bless you.
Thank you.
We're back. So we've been running.
I want to do a kids show called Dr. Grouchy, and it's a spin-off of Dr. Fauci. It's a spin-off of, sorry, that's our
we
dog.
we have some
We have
intruders.
a dog that has thumbs.
We have intruders frequently, and it's usually our dog that has thumbs.
Yeah, but what the fuck was I saying?
I don't know. What were you saying?
Are you copying me?
No, I just don't know what you're saying. So we've recently, I think it's time we break into the Elite Eight.
Yes. So
This is the Mack Brothers extra Elite
Who are you looking
Eight.
at while you're saying that?
My teleprompter. Extra Elite Eight. Cue left. Look at John. Tournament of songs that were #1 hits
In the summer.
in the summer of the last 16 years that we narrowed down to 8. So now it's the Elite 8 extra songs that were hits.
So, on social media, even though I did it extremely late today, I did it about
10 minutes
2
ago.
hours ago. 2 hours ago when you usually
10 minutes ago. Listen, give him some slack. He's moving.
I also run a company where we have a big match against Ric Flair and his son-in-law.
Yes, we do.
But yeah. So I forgot to post the things, but I did post.
What's the matchups? Let's just talk about these songs
All right,
now.
so the matchups this week, Elite Eight of songs of the summer forever that ever happened in the past 16 years.
Songs of the forever, ever, summer, ever, of the 8 songs.
These are the top 8. So the first off, we have "As It Was"
By Ari
Styles, and "Bad Blood" by Taylor Swift.
Blood. All right. Let's not even. What's the point of even having a long discussion? Everybody knows Harry Styles won in this one. As It Was is a great song. Bad Blood is like the fifth or sixth single off of Taylor Swift's like debut pop album.
Is that the album with
Blank Space and yeah, that's that album.
That's that album?
Yep, that's like the 5th single.
I think she put that out before them too, didn't she?
No, she put them out after, I think. Remember she went through her whole Zumba craze and then she put that song out?
Yeah, that's a diss track to Katy Perry. I think we talked about it already.
We did. What a pathetic feud. Katy Perry versus Taylor Swift. There's not even one.
Taylor Swift won.
In order for a feud to have legs, there has to be some, even if it's small, threat of danger. Otherwise, it's just two people that are just hot air at each other. This was totally a hot air feud.
Can we just really quick look up the lyrics to Bad Blood?
Yeah, we can. I'm going to keep talking about how stupid that feud is while you find that. The fact that anybody would take Taylor Swift feuding with Katy Perry seriously it absolutely blows my mind. It's like you're 30 and you're still waiting for the tooth fairy to come, to leave you money under your pillow. And I'm not saying the tooth fairy's not real, but it's not real for 30-year-olds. 30-year-olds, we don't get... John, how old are you now?
I'm 29.
When next year, the tooth fairy's going to stop coming for John, and he's going to be really fucking mad about it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that tooth fairy stops coming for me. It stops coming for everybody.
Well, I actually heard that you, this song is how you feel about it.
Yeah. Do you have to do this? I was thinking that you could be trusted. Did you have to ruin what was shining? Now it's rusted. Did you have to hit me where I'm weak? Baby, I couldn't breathe. And rub it in so deep, salt in the wound, like you were laughing right at me.
Man, Katy Perry really did a number on her.
Oh, it's so sad to think about the good times, you and I. Because, baby, now we got bad blood. It used to be mad love. So take a look what you've done. Because, baby, now we've got bad blood.
So, as it was wins...
Real quick. The second line is, now we've got problems, and I don't think we can solve them. That's how she says.
And I don't think we can solve them.
You made a really deep cut, and baby, now we've got bad blood. Hey.
I hate the haze.
Taylor Swift has two great fucking songs. Blank Space.
Oh, hey!
Lover's a great song too.
She's got, actually, we can come up with 10 good, re-listenable songs.
Yeah.
Rotation-worthy songs from Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Right? You have Blank Space.
Style.
You have Style. Those could be heavy rotation songs. Those are really good songs.
Lover.
Then you have Lover.
Shout
Great
out to our
song.
cousin Sean.
And then you have Back to December. That's a banger.
Oh, Back to December.
That's
I wasn't
a
even
banger.
thinking about fucking Back to December.
That's a banger.
You Belong With Me is a
You
good
Belong
one.
With Me is a really good song.
Is that what it's called?
You Belong With Me. That's a great song. She has a few of these. There's a few that my fiance listens to in the car that are actually... There's a song that's like, I know you.
Yeah, I know that song.
That's a good song. That's a really good song.
Is that the song?
That's 6, right?
Is that the song where there's like a mix of John Mulaney at the end and he goes, "That's my wife."
I don't know.
It's called Willow by Taylor Swift. Is that what that was?
Yeah. It's Willow. I think
At the very end of whatever bridge she says, there's a cut of John Mulaney.
That's really cool.
That's my wife.
That's actually
great.
really good. I think there's one more song off that dramatic album, the dramatic pop album.
Wildest Dreams, right?
Wildest Dreams
Not a bad song.
is not that bad. I think that's 7.
Let's stop it there, because
Red. I think Red is a song.
I would rather listen to what's
she
the
has.
song?
She has. All I'm saying is she has good. So we could definitely find 3 more songs from like when she was country.
What's the song? Hey, you. That's Avril Lavigne, but it sounds just like that.
Shake It Off.
Shake It Off is better than Bad Blood.
It is.
And I mean, God forbid listening to that. But the fucking
right,
song with that fucking
uh,
pansy motherfucking squeak toy Brandon Urie is a good song.
I don't remember.
Even though
Taylor Swift sings that song?
Yeah, with Taylor Swift featuring Brandon Urie of Panic at the Disco. Fucking There's no one that's you but you, or whatever the fuck it is.
What fucking song is that?
That's the point of the song.
It's
actually a Dean Martin cover.
Top me off here, barkeep. As it was, moves on.
As it was, moves on.
What's the next round?
The next round is Oh My God by Usher.
Versus
2010 versus Rolling in the Deep 2000.
Man, back to back smashes. All right, what song have I listened to more? Probably Oh My God.
Have you listened to that more than Rolling in the Deep?
let the beat drop. I did it again,
Baby,
so I'ma let the beat.
Isn't that where he goes, baby, let me, and he cuts himself
Oh
off?
my baby, let me love you down.
I thought he goes,
There's
first he
so
goes,
many ways.
baby, let me, and he cuts himself off in the,
I'ma let the beat drop.
is that what?
Fell in love with shawty like bow, bow, bow.
I think they played that song. They played that
check,
song.
Check. You know what though? How could you put that song out and then go judge people on The Voice? Like, how could you do that? You know what I mean? You have to have another let it. My thought process is these. Sorry to completely get sidetracked. These shows like The Voice and American Idol. Like, I feel like they did well in American Idol because there's people that were in the business, like real people in the business, like Paul Abdul. Had hits, but then she was a full-time Hollywood choreographer and worked on with all these stars on their choreography. Then you have Simon Cowell, who's just a twat.
Ain't he an A&R guy?
Yeah, he was basically an A&R guy, right? So that was his job, to find talent, right? Okay, put him on TV. And then you have Randy Jackson, longtime session musician, bassist, who's been around. Like, these are business people.
Didn't he play for Journey?
He did for like a year, I think. But these are people that are in the business, right? Obviously, Usher's in the business, right?
Yeah.
But Usher doesn't feel like he's in the business the same way those guys felt like they were in the business. Like they were in for a long time, and they had to struggle to get where they were. And I'm not saying Usher didn't have to struggle. I'm just saying it seems more superficial now.
You're saying Usher is more of the talent than a behind-the-scenes guy.
Yes, exactly.
But don't you?
But he transitioned. Listen, Usher's not the worst offender. The worst offender's like Katy Perry, and like she shouldn't be on The Voice because there's people that are getting on stage that are better singers than her.
They tried to get Noel Gallagher on the British version of American Idol.
He said, "Fuck that,"
and he said, "Oh, I can't do it." But he said no.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, he basically said that. No, I think that he was like, "Well, you have to give me like $15 million," and they were like, "We can't afford that," and he was like, "Well, then fuck off."
Can't afford me then, can you?
But anyway, all right.
Oh my God. Which led to Usher being all over TV. That's how good it was.
Well,
now it was actually what's that one song they had? It's like take a picture, grab somebody sexy, tell them hey. Was Usher in that song?
No, that's
Pitbull and Neo.
That's Neo.
Neo, what an underrated. He's the guy I want to see on the fucking Voice.
Yeah. I'd like to see Neo on The Voice.
I want to see the real guy on The Voice.
Did you see the Usher?
John.
Did you see Usher do the acoustic, the tiny desk concert?
John Farnham
on The Voice.
The Voice. One judge show. I only want him on the show. And I want it to be very dramatic. I want them to he hits a button and they drop 50 feet into a boiling pot of water. Like not hot enough to burn them at all, but hot enough to make them uncomfortable.
John Farnham.
He is The Voice.
Friday night it was late.
Yeah, he's The Voice, man.
He's not even singer of that song on the record.
But now he is. That's his song. As soon as the words passed his lips, it became his song. That's how it works. If he sung one of our songs, he can have it.
Who? Can you just explain real fast who John Farnham is?
No, look him up. What are you gonna learn? Like I'm just gonna spoon feed you greatness? Figure it out. My God, it's worth effort, isn't it? Jesus, remember back in the old days, John? Remember back in the old days when you'd go home and you turn on the radio, you didn't even know who was talking to you. You had no clue. It was just a tower with 2 speakers and voices coming out of it. You only knew if it was FTR with his fireside chats. Whole different podcast. Nowadays,
I was just listening to a 2-hour podcast about him.
Nowadays, people wake up and they expect John Farnham to just be on their alarm clock. Well, you gotta work for him. Damn it! The Voice doesn't come free or easy. So back to what we were saying.
So I vote for Adele. Rolling in the Deep.
Yeah, Rolling in the Deep's a better song for sure.
What was I gonna say? Did you see the Usher Tiny Desk concert?
No, it was probably great though.
Did you see the memes of him going like this? Watch this. All over the internet.
When did this happen?
He did it at the Tiny Desk concert.
How long ago was this?
Like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta see that.
He did Confessions.
That didn't pop into my algorithm.
I think he did You Remind Me of a Girl.
What a great song.
He didn't do You Got It Bad, which I would love to hear. But like his band is fucking shit tight.
You're damn right they are. They're all the people that need to be on The Voice.
His fucking background singers are fucking crazy. They're better singers than him. It just goes without saying. But they're not Usher. Usher is fucking Usher. I'll tell you this: if it was You Got It Bad or like one of my favorites
versus it would be a way tougher matchup.
I would probably pick You Got It Bad.
I think I'd still
it
pick
has
Rolling
a guitar solo.
I think Rolling in the Deep is better than any Usher song.
What about Let It Burn?
Yeah, I still think
Let
it's
It
better
Burn.
than that.
I think Let It Burn's better than. I think that's my favorite Usher song.
You Got It Bad's my favorite Usher song.
No.
Or Confessions Part 2 is just so classic.
It's a classic.
Usher's that guy that has like those has like a great top 10, and you'll never listen to their other.
Great Usher feature. I need a girl to ride.
Oh yeah,
Pete Diddy.
You know what though? A lot of the songs, the features were so much better than the actual part.
Yeah.
Like no one remembers that P Diddy had the sound. But actually, when you think about it, does anybody remember?
That was such a
Think
great
about this.
music song too.
Think about this. Does anybody remember? Maybe besides the "I'll Be Missing You," which is I miss Biggie. That's all he had to say on that song, right?
Yeah.
Does anyone remember anything else Biggie has ever had to say? Not Biggie. I meant to say Puff Daddy.
Oh, Puff Daddy.
P Diddy.
I remember some Puff Daddy songs.
But what did he have to say?
Like what was his?
What was
point?
his message?
I get money. I got
Past
fucking
that.
money.
Past that.
I don't. That's he did making the band.
Okay, he secured the
None of
bag.
them people are famous. Yeah, he secured the bag.
You know what's terrible? All these dorky. Listen. Generally speaking, if I had to pick a stereotype from, I'm probably the closest to a dorky white guy. I would say that's probably like the heaviest thing.
No.
I'm not.
If you were, I don't know what your stereotype would be, but like,
all right,
there's dorky
Renaissance man.
You're like,
let's move on now.
You're closer to Renaissance, but dorky white people are like, you know,
yeah.
But
what about
they're fucking creeps?
I don't remember where I was taking this now. It had to do with P Diddy, I think.
Oh, you talking about like people that are just like, oh, get the bag.
Oh yeah. What the fuck's with all these dorky ass sports reporters on ESPN when someone signs a new deal going, hey, he secured the bag? Max Kellerman does not say that in real life. No. He doesn't walk around going, wow, great paycheck, I really secured the bag. He doesn't say that.
Great paycheck.
No one says that.
So two things. One, do you think ESPN gets paid weekly or bi-weekly?
Bi-weekly, because they're assholes.
And two, how much do you think Max Kellerman makes after taxes?
After taxes, I think Max Kellerman is pulling in probably because he does more than just fucking talk to Stephen A. I think he's probably pulling in after taxes $600,000 a year.
What about bi-weekly? What is that?
Bi-weekly?
What is that? $8,000, $9,000?
I mean, it would be it would be a lot. It'd be in
it's like 20 grand.
Like 20, 30 grand a check. It'd be a lot of money.
Punk.
I know, right? What a pumpkin. Listen.
So rolling in the deep wins.
Yeah, rolling in the deep wins. Yeah, between that matchup. But there's certain things that just drive me crazy. Like I can't watch. I can't sit through things anymore. I can't do it.
You know, JJ Redick.
He's
on
the
ESPN
best.
Is fucking great.
He's the fucking best.
I mean, he just takes people to task.
He goes, really? Well, do you know their shot percentage? Well, I just looked up the shot percentage. I came in with it. Yeah. No, he actually is the most clutch player in the NBA. Yeah, you're totally wrong. Yep.
It's
no. Did you watch
crazy.
the game? Yeah. Well, I actually played in that game. I played with him. I talked to him after the game about his thought process. Yeah. You have no idea what you're talking about. And you're talking like people who have tenure.
And then you had it was CJ McCollum, who is the president of basketball of the Players Association.
Really?
Yeah. Him and JJ Redick versus, you gotta Google it.
I'll look that up. I'll look that up
Both,
literally right after we're done.
They're like, what did you just say? And then they just rip them apart.
Which is great.
Beautiful.
And I think everyone now.
And then there's this like racist like Cowboys fan. I think he's a Cowboys fan. Probably is. He's racist. But they're mostly racist. The Cowboy fans. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
No matter what color they or whatever they call themselves.
If you're a Cowboys fan, there's probably a lot of terrible.
In your heart.
There's probably a lot of terrible things that, coming from an Eagles fan, I know this really well. You're probably a part of a lot of really bad stuff.
Yeah.
If you're a Cowboys fan.
Mm-hmm. But anyway.
Hello.
What was I saying?
Are you trying to not? Is that your brain?
This is where I keep my thoughts.
It shows.
Yeah, see, it's how
it's all scratched up and has this. It actually is a very quaint little place in the mountains. That's actually the real location of your brain. That's the real location.
That's the house
no, that's where you house your brain. In the Poconos Mountains.
I love the Poconos. I'm going to the Poconos in October.
What were we talking about? I was into this conversation.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Man.
Comment down what we were talking about.
Remind us who we are and when we are. Well, either way, people don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Yeah, Stephen A. has no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Neither does Colin Cowherd. I can't do it anymore. I can't.
You were a Colin, weren't you?
I was.
Oh, I like Colin.
You know who fucking? You know who will go on an interview and will just fucking shoot to the fucking moon, like complete 100% honest. Fucking Michelle Beadle. Holy
really?
mother of God! She ripped Rachel Nichols a new one.
Rachel Nichols.
She's like, it couldn't happen to a better person. Like the whole incident that happened.
Yeah.
She's like, karma's a bitch. Yeah. She's like, I didn't like her. I didn't like a lot of people on ESPN.
Wasn't
she was
one
just
of the
a
guys
straight
on
shooter.
the phone call like LeBron's money manager or something like that too?
I don't. Oh, what? When the whole Rachel Nichols thing went down?
Talking on the phone.
Well, for those, if you're still listening and you have no idea,
go ask.
Go Google. Go Google. Go Google Rachel Nichols ESPN controversy and then go listen to Fired Up right after that.
Or just go ask. Tell Fired Up, Dom and Mike, that Matthew and John from the Mack brothers sent you over there and told you to ask them. That's just going on forever. Told you to ask them about Rachel Nichols.
And then be undeterred when they ask you who you are and why you're at their house.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be resilient with these people, these podcasters.
Yeah, they're really thick-skinned and skull.
Yeah.
Well, I think that just about does it today.
Look, so rolling into deep advances. So that means not next week, the week after that, the final four. The first round will be rolling in the deep, or the final four.
As
the
it
first
was.
game, rolling in the deep versus as it was, and we don't know what else is next. But
British.
That's going to be fucking tough.
That's some good British talent right there.
Harry Styles is British.
I don't like. The only thing I don't like about As It Was
intro?
is, go on, Harry, we want to say goodnight to you.
Well, and the fact that it's basically like an even more boring like vocal performance of a Stroke song.
I think he was standing in the studio like this. Sitting down actually, just way up. He's holding me back. I want you to. I think that's how he did the
Well, you know, his influences on that album, from what I hear, it's Strokes and Vampire Weekend, like, fucking turned up to 1 million. Like, there's so much little Vampire Weekend shit, and I mean, As It Was is a Stroke song without a doubt. Like, or, you know what I mean? It's literally the adults are talking.
Yeah.
Except, like, popped up.
It's actually much closer to. There's like I seen it on TikTok. There's an 80s.
Take On Me.
It's so close to that.
Yeah.
Like the drum line is exact. Some of the synths even are like the same. It's like the same song.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of, besides the incredible vocal performance from whoever the vocalist from Aha is. That's actually the correct way to say them.
To do full circle, Chris Martin's earliest and biggest influence was Aha.
Wait, what?
I swear
Are
to God.
you being serious?
I swear to God.
It shows.
It's the reason why he adds falsetto in so many of his songs. Because he loves...
Can't Go On Me.
He loves Aha, that whole album. Hunting for Higher Ground.
Hunting High and Hunting... I think it's Hunting High and Low.
Oh, yeah. I was close.
Yeah.
Well...
You're Aha.
From 2 Ahas to a bunch more Ahas.
To a bunch of brouhahas.
Well. Next time you see us, we will be drinking on Instagram on Friday. Ask us questions while we're live and putting stories out. And
We
stuff.
might be live. We might not be live. Either way, ask us questions.
Come to Center City and say hello. We'll be in Center City, Philadelphia.
Find us. Come find us in Center City.
Message us. We'll be there.
The only place I'll tell you we're not at is I'm not balancing on 1 foot on top of the William Penn statue.
That's the only one spot that we might not be at.
We might not be there.
But
John's been known to sleep like that.
Saturday we're moving. I'm moving.
Real quick,
Sunday,
the torture that I get. I just helped move my fiance down to North Carolina, and it was a very long, demanding experience. And then the weekend after, I thought I might get some reprieve, but I have to move this fucker into his new house. But it should be easier because it's not like he doesn't have to go out of state, so that helps a lot. And I also think you have less stuff.
I have less stuff and less steps, and we're moving some things already, so there shouldn't be too much stuff. I only got a 10. I was going to say a 10-inch truck.
So what do we fit in your couple forks?
All right. Well, everybody, this has been a
This has been a wild. This one's been a wild one for sure.
Yeah.
Well, go like and subscribe, please. Everyone, check out our new song, 4th of July. It's out everywhere. Spotify.
It is the song of the summer.
Apple Music. That's why we're doing this whole thing, because we have the real song of the summer.
We have the song of the summer. Yeah, I in all honesty, maybe Rolling in the Deep. I don't even remember what the other ones are, but 4th of July is better than almost every song on this list that we talked about.
It is.
And I say that with 100% pure-hearted.
Besides, I think earlier in the list we disqualified them, but but Boom Boom Pow is on this list. 4th of July is not even close to Boom Boom Pow.
No, it's true.
Especially that line where he goes, "These bitches be rocking my style." I think that's what he says on one of them.
They had a song called "Let's Get Retarded." And,
They did, and they had to change it.
And
Because of many controversies.
I think right there you should know that the Mack brothers are better than the Black Eyed Peas.
We wouldn't make such a
We wouldn't put a song
foolhardy
like
error.
And don't listen to the derogatory
Salt
bullshit,
Rolling in the Deep.
bullshit that.
I actually heard Rolling in the Deep has satanic undertones in it.
Oh, really?
If you listen to it backwards and distort it to an extreme and then auto-tune it, it has satanic undertones.
I heard if you play it backwards, distort it, and then change the lyrics to be a little demonic, it has very weird satanic undertones.
What do you think the deep is? It's hell.
Hell.
It's hell.
And
Well-
if you when you listen to it backwards, it's peed.
It is. Well, everyone, thanks for tuning in.
Like and
this has
subscribe.
been another happy, fun edition of the Mack Brothers podcast.
In the garage.
In the garage. And next week, you'll have more of the same. I think next week we might want to bring it down a little bit, though. We might want to death, black holes, the James Webb Space Telescope.
By the way, I'm afraid of space, and that was a really cool picture.
That's lit. Yeah, even people who don't know shit about space, it's a cool picture. So actually, that song reminds me of 4th of July. The picture, I should say, reminds me of 4th of July. So
Yeah.
go listen to 4th of July everywhere. Thanks for watching and listening.
4th of July is out of this world.
Oh!
Stop.